This is Pastor Greg Mayhorn, and we're talking about words. The currency of the spiritual dimension, it's with words that God creates, God changes, God controls things. And to us, He's given the ability and the responsibility to choose words at will. And our words will either, according to Matthew 12:37, justify us, or they'll bring condemnation or judgment to us. We're talking about specific words, the kinds of words we need to use. The first one was a word in season, saying the right thing at the right time. The second one we talked about last time was a word of love, speaking and communicating love to people in our lives. The word I want to talk to you about today is a word of encouragement. A word of encouragement is a word that gives courage. It's the opposite of fear. And you know, when you deal with people, whether you're dealing with a little child learning a new skill, learning to ride a bicycle, or going to school for the first time, or whatever it may be, or whether you're dealing with an adult who is dealing with issues that they just don't know how to handle, they don't know what they're going to do, everybody needs encouragement. And no matter how self-assured people may seem to be, no matter how tough their exterior is, I promise you, everybody needs some encouragement. Because everybody has to constantly deal with the temptation to fall into fear, to fall into insecurities, to fall into areas of thought that are not productive, they're not like they should be. So we all need to be encouraged. And I know that David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. That's in the Old Testament, and it's a great thing to do. But you know, it's so wonderful to have some help with this. You know, I know how to do some encouraging of myself, but it sure is nice when somebody that I love and somebody that I have confidence in will give me a word of encouragement. So I want to encourage you today to share words of encouragement with people. Help people to know that they can. You know, don't spend all of your time telling people what they can't do, what they can't be, what they can't have, and what they'll never be able to accomplish. Focus on what people can do. Focus on what they can have. Focus on what God says is available to them through their relationship with Him. If you will become an encourager, you will actually draw people to you, because I promise you, everybody is looking for a word of encouragement.